Day in history, baby. March 16th, 2011. First ever 5K run. Completed 49 minutes, 17 seconds. Average pace 15.7 per mile. Not bad. Look at that. If that don't tell you that we're tired, nothing else will. Isn't that right, buddy? Are you tired? Yeah. We need a drink. But I had to, you guys know, I'm a video hog. Had to make a video. Completed first 5K ever in my life. Did not stop, though I wanted to. So bad, so bad after the halfway point. When I got close to 2 miles, I was really getting tired. But I held on, and good gracious, the reward is sweet. Hopefully the camera won't fall this time. Oh, okay. The reward is beyond sweet, you guys. Wow. Beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous. Sunny. It's probably going on 60 degrees. I dressed appropriately. I was worried about that, but I was very comfortable. Oh my God. Don't ever say you can't do it. Don't ever let yourself say that it can't be done. 264 pounds. I ran a 5K. I'm gonna run a lot more 5Ks in my future too. I gotta say, the thing is about distance running, first mile right now, I'm very comfortable with. Really the first mile and a half I feel like is very smooth. I don't get very tired. If I get a little ahead of myself, I can back it off a little and really recover in my breathing and my legs and everything. But once you get towards the point where you start to get uncomfortable, where, you know, I have not had enough really training on any running beyond much over 2 miles. So after 2 miles, it's all mental. It's entirely mental. And it's okay if you have to say out loud, I can do this. I'm not giving up. And that's exactly what my run was about today. About every quarter mile, I had to remind myself why I'm doing this and think about fitting into those 18s and think about how bad I want to get under 200 pounds. And I had to remind myself that it can be done. And tell myself, I ran 3.01 last week. I can do 3.11 today. And oh boy, does it feel good right now to know that I have accomplished what I set out to do today. And that was complete my first 5K. I finally get it. All those who've come before me and who have had this same video, first ever 5K run, the feeling inside is one that you can't explain. I wish I could bottle this emotion and put it on my shelf for a day where I really needed that pick-me-up. I had a very down day yesterday. I had a very, didn't want to work out, just didn't want to do anything weight loss surgery related. And I have days like that, and I'm sure that many of you do as well. And I have to take time out days every now and then where I just say, I'm not going to worry about it today. I'm not going to worry about working out. I'm not going to worry about if I get all my vitamins in. I'm not going to worry about if I get my water in. I'm not going to worry about my protein. I just have it time out, and that's just what I call it, time out day. I think mentally I need those every now and then. I need the days where I can just be like everybody else and not have the stresses of weight loss surgery. And those of you who are pre-op, it is stressful. And I just got an email from somebody, and I'm not going to say who, but it was a very honest email, and I appreciate it so much that they sent and said, you know, they were struggling and really felt like her gastric bypass was a mistake. And though I do not feel that way about mine, there are days that are hard. There are days where I don't feel like playing the mind games, and I just need to have a timeout day. And all it takes for me is one day of letting go of everything to get back on track and refocus. And maybe that's what other people need too. So I wanted to share that. But yesterday was a very down day. And I knew today I didn't want it to be that way, and I had to push through this, and I had to get back refocused and on track. And I'm very happy to report that I just did a 5K for the first time in the history of Becky Bamboo. Pre-op, post-op, first time in my life, 31 years. So it can be done. Please, you guys, don't ever say I can't do that. I just can't, because can't and don't want to are very different. I wasn't ready to do running before December of last year. It took me to that point to really commit to that I wanted to do this. And once I made up my mind I wanted to do it, there was no going back for me. And I found something that I love. I really am enjoying it, and I refuse to tell myself I can't. If I choose not to run as far as I wanted to, for whatever reason that is, I think that's okay. There are days that sometimes, you know, my knee bothers me, my hip bothers me, my back might bother me, and I just, I'm patient with myself, and I find that you can't push it sometimes. Your body will tell you when it needs to stop. And so listen to your body. Remind yourself it's mental. You can push through and overcome things that you never imagined you could. And all it takes is changing your mind. Just changing your mind. It's amazing that that can make all the difference in the world. Just simply changing your mind. But it does. And for those of you who are pre-op, prepare yourself, because that's what New Life is about. The life post-op is about changing your mind. By changing your mind, you change your habits, you change your lifestyle, you change your life, period. I went from I can't do anything to I can do anything. I went from feeling like food controlled me to feeling like I control my destiny with food. And though mental hunger and all those things are still there, and all the same things that got me fat are still there, I have the right tools to overcome them. And it's all about positive mental attitude. Those before me who have paved the way, I thank you so much for the motivation and the inspiration and the encouragement to push forward with this. It can be done. It can be done. And I just did it today. 49 minutes and 17 seconds, 5K. I will take it every time. I'm not at my 45-minute mark, which is where I want to be by the time I complete my 5K in May. But you know what, you guys? I'm what, 4 minutes and 17 seconds over. That's it. I know that's a lot for a long run. You know, 4 minutes is a lot to make up, but even now, knowing I can complete this in under an hour is way past where I actually thought I could do when I started this. I started this saying, my hope in the end is to be able to run the whole thing. I don't care how long it takes. If it takes me 2 hours. Realistically, I thought with training I could get it in under an hour, or right at an hour. And now I'm at 49 minutes. Pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to stop chattering. I got to get the car put away, and the dog is thirsty, and so am I. So I had to share. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing to motivate and encourage me with my running. And get out there and do something today, guys. Love you. Bye.